Welcome back to Man Quest New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? Fawnhollow today. I feel like half of those words just merged into each other. Whatever. Same old, same old. If you don't know what I said, you can go back to one of the other 300 other videos and figure it out. Sorry, that's very rude and dismissive. We saw Amelia's wearing that puffy vest. We gave her, or did we give it to her? No, it's more like someone gave it to us, and then she was like, "Hey, can I have that?" And I was like, "Sure." I don't know. Knock yourself out. Hello everyone, right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:42 PM on the Thursday, February 18th, 2021, and there isn't anything to speak of, something I didn't really read it properly, but whatever. Yeah, so what we've been up to today, had some blood tests earlier today, had to go to a hospital for that. It's nothing serious, don't worry about it. It was just, it's interesting. Obviously everyone's wearing masks and everything because, you know, whole world situation and all that going on. Still a surprising amount of people there. Because I guess you can't really leave a hospital, I suppose, in this situation if you are meant to stay there. But anyway, sharing is caring, dear. I was doing a little recreational organising last week and came across this light. It's just gathering dust here, but I thought it might brighten up your place. I hope you like it. If not, well, sorry. Always hopeful, Lily. Aww. I feel like I have the same reaction to every single one of them. Letter I get from my village is just like, aww, or interesting. The two moods. Okay, so we don't have red. Did Red visit? No, it was CJ yesterday, wasn't it? Very fancy. Fancy you. Okay, so we must have Sahara? Pardon me for noticing you, Junebug. I've got a lot... No. I've got a lot on my mind right now. You're not allowed to move. Out of curiosity, what would your reaction be if I was to tell you I'm planning to move away? Shock? Nausea? A dead faint? Nothing too dramatic, I hope. What? Nothing too dramatic, I hope, for that's exactly what I'm pondering. Has the time come for me to make a change, or should I settle for staying here? What do you think? You belong here. Oh, you'd rather I stay put? How foolish of me. I mustn't neglect all my admirers here. The world is cruel, but Fawnhollow is kind. Honey, no more talk of moving. I shall remain here and accept the love showered upon me. I was going to sing another song, but I couldn't remember what song I was thinking of. A shower me there. Hold on. I was thinking of Singing in the Shower by Becky G. Except I don't know how to make that fit. No. I gave it a spin through in my head and I was like, nope, it's not worth it. Not worth it, as if it's like, oh no, catastrophic mistake if I do it or something. But yeah, I don't know. What was I going to talk about? There was something I wanted to talk about today, but I can't remember what. Oh, it was a Nintendo Direct yesterday. I still haven't actually watched it, but I know some big things are happening in it, such as Splatoon 3 coming out, and that new character, what was her name, like Lyra or something, coming to Smash Bros. That Xenoblade 2 character? I don't actually know. It seems a rock has spawned somewhere else. I'm pretty sure we had 2 rocks yesterday, so I suppose it's a hunt for where on earth has rock spawned today. Probably I picked up a mannequin or something earlier and then just forgot to place it back down again, which, you know, that just be life sometimes, don't it? I'm surprised. Oh no, there's a tree here, that's why it can't spawn here. I was like, how's a rock not spawned there? Yeah, what should we talk about? What else happened in that Nintendo Direct? I know, there's some just like other games coming to Switch. Oh, it wasn't, there's like a Square Enix game coming out or something, right? Like Project, I feel like it's called Project Trinity, but I can't remember. It's something to do with Freeze, I remember that. Off the top of my head, I don't really remember because I mean, I'm not sure if I played a Square Enix game. I played Super Mario RPG, which is like it's about like a collaboration between Nintendo and Square Enix. I'm not sure. I might just made it up. I can't quite remember. But I played that. I haven't actually beat it. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I got up to like the pirate rat level, and then I just stopped for whatever reason. So yeah, we got that going on. Well, not we got that going on. What other games came out? I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I mean, if you ever wanted secondary news sources, I suppose this is a place to go. So really, I should be talking about my opinions on it. Yeah, Smash character, I don't know. Some people are excited for it, I'm sure. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, so I literally have no idea who this character is. What? Really? Here. Oh yeah, I guess you can spawn here. How have I not noticed this before? I've got to be careful that you can't spawn anywhere else. Did I move this then? I thought I checked this. I thought I paid special attention to the flowers to make sure that things like that couldn't spawn. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired today. I woke up, I woke up randomly at like I think like 4 or 5 or something. I don't remember, I just looked at my phone, but I really can't remember the time. You know, when you look at your phone, you have to do a double take and you're like, oh, I'm not sure what time that said. That sort of thing. Oh, that reminds me of a thing. You know the phenomenon that occurs when you're looking at a clock and when you look away and you look back again and it looks like no time has passed despite the fact that you definitely looked away for more than 1 second. That's sort of like persistence of memory. Persistence of imagery? I can't remember what the term is. It's persistence or something. Not to be confused with object permanence. I don't know why you confuse it with that necessarily, but I suppose it's got similar sounding words. That's like what babies develop or something at like 1 year old. I can't remember. You know that thing? That's why Peekaboo is an actual game you can play with infants. Because you know, when you cover your eyes and they can't see you, they're like, oh, you're actually gone. But then you're like, Peekaboo, here I am. Peekaboo is a very strange sort of term, isn't it? I wonder how it came to be. Peekaboo. Like peek at something, right? A boo. What the heck's a boo? Apart from the name of a Simpsons character who's now been retired or something. I think that was his name at least. I'm sorry, I didn't watch my Simpsons. Obviously not spelled the same, but still. And I guess actually just like a name in spite of Simpsons anyway. not in spite of, that sounds like it's a negative thing, like sort of standing up against Simpsons, being like, ooh, I'm going to be a name despite what you do to me, Simpsons. Hold on, I'm phrasing this all very weirdly. Just like ignore everything I said for the past 5 minutes. Yeah, peek at a boo. Peek at a boo. I bet that's where it came from. It started out as like a longer sentence which got shortened down to peekaboo or something. The annoying thing now is every time I hear peekaboo now I can only think of the K-pop song Peekaboo. Just goes like peekaboo, dun 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 dun. Except for it's in Korean, so it's, you know, the most annoying part of K-pop is the fact that it's in a language I can't speak, so it's very hard to sing it. I just have to go like meh, 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 meh. But yeah, I don't know, peekaboo. I wonder what peekaboo is like in other languages, you know? Like, I feel like I had this discussion before, but with animal noises, didn't I? That was an interesting train of thought. Like, all these like phrases, I don't even know what to call peekaboo. I guess it's a phrase. Phrase sort of seems like a too generic a term. Oh, hello, Galabar. Phrases seems like too generic a term for something peekaboo, which seems actually kind of specific. Actually, hold on, let me check next shopping quickly so I can close out of this notepad, which we don't need because we have Forest Life. Like, peekaboo is a very specific phrase, I suppose, for this hide-and-seek-esque game, but, you know what? Let's find out. Maybe it doesn't translate. Maybe it's one of the things which is, like, not exclusively English, but mainstream in English, and then that mainstream term got used in pop culture, I suppose, and then found its way to other languages. I don't even know what it is in Chinese, to be honest. Peekaboo in other languages. Peekaboo synonyms at synonyms.com. Wow, okay. Sure, I'll look for it. I can't see anything actually there. Do you know how to say peekaboo in different languages? Let's see what Chinese is. Mandarin. It's not over here. Okay, peekaboo, peekaboo. That's Albanian and Basque. Belarusian, I can't even read it. Catalan is cucut. Interesting. Dutch is kiekabo. That's what it looks like. Actually sounds pretty cool. Kiekabo. Estonian. French is cuckoo. I actually think I remember that vaguely. German is guk. Fair enough. A lot of ELS languages are just peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh. Either peekaboo or cuckoo or something like that. Oh, I guess it's meant to be like a cuckoo clock. That's probably why it's like cuckoo, isn't it? Oh, peekaboo in Chinese. Duo mao mao. Duo mao mao. Did we get language? No language. No, we got a sea-slug. Duo mao mao. I don't know what duo means, but mao is cat. So it's like something kitty. Door. Oh, is that like ear? I know. When in doubt, take us to Google Translate. I don't know why the Asian languages is on a separate section over here, but whatever. Peekaboo. What's door? Door. Oh, hide. Oh, it's like hiding kitty. I guess that's what it means. Or literally, okay, literally it's cat, but normally when you repeat things in Chinese, it just turns it to like a cute form of a word. Cutifying it. What's Japanese? Peekaboo. Fair enough. What's Korean? Kakung. Well, there we go. It's peekaboo. But where's peekaboo come from? I'm also not paying enough attention. Am I getting the phone or not? Where's the phone? I probably spam past it or something. Peekaboo, peekaboo, I see you. Two children playing peekaboo in the 1895 painting Giorgio Jacobi's. Let's see. Original. Yeah, there we go. Peekaboo is thought by a developmental psychologist to demonstrate an infant's inability to understand object permanence. Which is an important stage of cognitive development. I don't know. Not I don't know, but I feel like it was very irrelevant to me since I'm not raising an infant or anything like that. Nor can I actually see anything about origins. It's just that a lack of object permanence can lead to A not B errors, where children reach for things in a place it should not be. Huh, okay, well, fair enough. I don't really have many memories of peekaboo. Obviously, because I feel like the age at which people play peekaboo with you, you don't really form memories then, do you? Like, when's the earliest you form memories? Are like 2 years old or something like that? Anyway, peekaboo. What like a... Do you think it's like the first game that a baby can play? Because babies are all true gamers, obviously. I don't know why, but immediately my mind just went to like a ranked competitive version of peekaboo. I don't even know what that means. Competitive peekaboo. Just like a test. Well, like obviously you can't really do it with adults because the whole point of a game is meant to be about object permanence and that sort of thing. And I mean, I guess it could be a competition between adults who haven't developed object permanence, which is fair enough. I didn't consider that until just now. Yet again, I also didn't consider competitive peekabooing before, which is like that's a stupid idea. Just like seeing if a baby can remember you how many times out of 10 if you play peekaboo with them, or something. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it being a one-on-one game or something. Like you're attacking if you're the one doing peekaboo, and you're the one defending if you're being peekabooed at. I guess I don't really know. Like the recipient doesn't really need to do anything, I suppose, in peekaboo. So it's not a very interactive game, mind you. It's a considerable step down from rock paper scissors. I'm sure you could adapt it into a game, but the question is why? Why would you do such a thing? Apart from just to play peekaboo again, to relive the days of your youth, which have long gone and that you can no longer remember, for probably a decent reason, because there's probably not much to remember when you're like 1 year old or something. Probably even younger, right? Why am I even talking about this? I legitimately no idea. I don't really have many memories of peekaboo. I do remember seeing some random lady on like a train playing peekaboo with her baby once, which is, you know, fair enough. Like you would have thought I'd have some random comment saying that, be like, oh, blah 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 blah. I don't even have a comment, like a made up comment and comment on that. It's just, you know, it's a lady and a baby. What do you want me to say? She's mentally stimulating her child. It's nothing but nothing but a good thing. I was going to say it's not a bad thing, but I also combined it with nothing but a good thing at the same time, which is honestly just a very weird way to phrase the sentence. Candle? Yeah, I guess we can settle these. I don't know how many weeds we got. I have noticed there's a weed growing above Lily's house behind it, but honestly can't be bothered to do anything about it. It's just going to stay there for all eternity until I finally decide to clear it away. Oh, Peekaboo's now in my head though. Song by Red Velvet. Peekaboo. Used to be Ali's favourite K-pop song. No longer. He's now a Mamamoo stan. Those words are probably just meaningless to you if you know nothing about K-pop. I feel like Harry and Amelia very awkwardly sitting there. I feel like there should be a Peekaboo and a more crossing them. I was going to say emoji. That's the wrong word. Emote, right? Seems like a simplistic action which I could perform. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. The fact that there's the Mario updates coming to Animal Crossing, isn't it? We don't need Nook Shopping. We already checked it. Ugh, I just bit my tongue. Yeah, but Mario update's funny, like, showing what's coming. We've got, like, all those Mario costumes and items, and some of them are pretty cool, but obviously none of them fit the thematic I'm aiming for on my island. So none of them will probably get placed, maybe, apart from the warp pipe, just for convenience. If you don't know, the big thing is there's a warp pipe which you can get on your island, which actually works. It can link two warp pipes together, so you basically have a teleporter now on your island. Why do they just put the clothes randomly down? Can you not at least, like, hang them up on the wall or something? It feels so strange. It's getting a whole mannequin to put your clothes on. Like a... what an unnatural way to display your clothes. Like, that's something out of, like, a rich person. Maybe like we got a walk-in, that's like straight out of Hannah Montana or something. We got like a walk-in wardrobe or whatever, where they got tons of mannequins showing off different possible styles that you could be wearing for the day. I don't know why I remember this Hannah Montana scene from the first episode of Hannah Montana where she's got like that shoe shelf, and then her friend, what's her friend's name? I keep thinking her name's like Lindsay, maybe something like that. Or Ashley? Something like that. And she's going, look at all their shoes. And then Miley Cyrus, playing Hannah Montana, just goes, that's nothing. And she like grabs the shelf and starts pulling it out, and there's like 6 more shelves behind it. And Lily. Oh, Lily, that's it. Lily just loses her mind. She's like, what? That's a real peekaboo right there, you know? I suppose peekaboo is kind of like baby talk, isn't it? Well, not necessarily. It's just... mostly said to babies, right? I mean, I say peekaboo sometimes if I ever want to jump out and spook someone, like hide around corners, go peekaboo, that sort of thing. I wonder if anyone ever gets nostalgic for that sort of thing, you know? You'd be like, oh, this brings me back to the days of when I was what's that phrase? Knee-high to a grasshopper. My mother used to play peekaboo with me on the patio of those old summer days gone by. I don't know why this baby is now some really old guy in a Western movie, what's the word? Reminiscing on his past, but hey, so be it. If a baby's got that sort of memory and past to look back towards, so be it. More power to them. A lot of flowers. Seems like we watered them yesterday, but then didn't move them yesterday. Which is an interesting choice, I'll be honest. Why I did that, I don't know. I should also really look up if burying a hole with a shovel actually gets rid of some of its durability. I don't think I've ever looked. I can't imagine it would. If it does, that's, in my opinion, just bad game design. But I'm not here to talk about game design in my monologue. Wait, this is meant to be a red tulip. As a reference to some Taylor Swift thing, monologue she sang, which, I don't know, my friends sent to me in primary school. Because she like idolized Taylor Swift or something. Anyway, what am I talking about? Look, back on the subject of peekaboo, which I don't really have much to say about peekaboo. So it's like self-explanatory, isn't it? It's just a phrase you use when you're playing the object permanence game with a baby. What an alien way to describe it. What? The object permanence game. It's a game of object impermanence. You either remember or you don't. Something like that. That's like a parody of a Game of Thrones quote, right? I haven't seen Game of Thrones, so I don't really know, but take my word for it. Take my hand, or make it elsewhere. We're all living on a prayer. What are they, like, small games do parents play with their children? Okay, what can go here? Not a windflower, not a pansy. Okay, only a hyacinth can go here. What can go here? A rose? Or a hyacinth. I think that should be a hyacinth because we've already got so many roses out and about. This can be... nothing. This can be another hyacinth. We need more hyacinths. This can be... nothing but a hyacinth. What? There shouldn't even be a hyacinth. Because there's not enough room for hyacinths over here. I just wanted to pick it. I just wanted not to pick it, to pick up the mannequin. And this is what you do to me. such a huge bustling community, and there's always opportunity to do the friendly thing. What should go here? Nothing. How have I rearranged all of this so badly that nothing can go anywhere? I guess windflowers can go here. This has to be... This is the annoyance of only having 4 different blue flowers. Can't be roses, pansies, or windflowers. Well, ain't that the darndest thing? Let's move these roses, so now it can be roses. Because red like roses fills my dreams and brings me to the place I rest. Why can we put these white roses in? Gotta be careful about putting them near other flowers which have a blue variant. Apparently we need more like white tulips up in here, or white mums or something. Just so we have less of a collision. This could be a hyacinth, right? And apparently I put this in the wrong spot, so just a comedy of errors all around right now. And who knows, these flowers might even be moved in the end, right? A pansy can go here. I mean, a rose can go here. No, a rose can't go here. A rose can go here, I guess. Maybe. Give us more flower colour variations, Nintendo, please. So come on, Nintendo, please. Wanna fly above the canopies. It's a parody of Blood Elf Druids by Laura Shigihara. It's a very old video I've actually made. Yes, that same Laura Shigihara who sang the song for Plants vs Zombies. And also made Rakuen. Was lead director on Rakuen. I don't actually know. She did the music at least. That much I know. Probably unsurprising. That she did the music, not that I know. I don't know why it would be surprising, I suppose I know, but... Can a mum go here? A mum can't go there. Wait, we don't even have a mum. Yes, we do. I'm blind. I'm tired, right? Cut me some slack. Why do we have mums everywhere? Can a mum go here? Yes. Okay, where can we put this purple tulip then? Oh, we can put it in that corner. I kind of want to shape this out. You can go here? Yeah, it can go here. Okay, there we go. Alright, back onto the important topics, such as talking about peekaboo again, and I forgot to water the flowers, because that's just the person I am, I suppose. Like, there's not really many other games parents play with their children that I can think of when they're that young, right? I mean, there's that thing where you meant to, when they're a baby, right, you lie them on their back and then you, like, grab their feet and you go, ooh, or something, right? More baby talk, you know? Except for that one's got a Phineas and Ferb song written after it, and Peekaboo got a Red Velvet song written after it. So who won there? I don't know, depends on what you prefer more. Which I imagine in the vast majority of the cases is, you've never heard either of the songs, which is, you know, fair. Did I ever finish talking about the Mario stuff? Yeah, there's like that's the March update. It's going to be the Mario's furniture items coming to Animal Crossing, which is interesting. It's definitely the update I'm least excited for, because the Mario items aren't really to my aesthetic. But I know they certainly are to some people's, and there's been, I suppose, a real lack of items to really fit in that video gaming niche. So if you're trying to make a video game looking island, a gaming looking island, really struggling, to be honest, without these items. But they had them in New Leaf as well. They had them as like every few weeks or something. They'd give them away or something if you connected to Nintendo and got Wi-Fi gifts through the post office or something. That's what I vaguely remember. Was that New Leaf? I think that was New Leaf. I just remember we got so many of them that I filled my entire basement up with them. So much of that was barely any walking room anywhere. Maybe it was Wild World now I think about it. No, I think it was New Leaf. Or maybe that was Let's Go to the City now I think about it. It's so hard to remember. All the Animal Crossing sort of blur together, unsurprisingly, because a lot of them are samey, I suppose. Samey but tasty. You know? Like, wait, hold on. What a weird way to phrase that. Like, you know, just like having a solid flavour that you know you like. That sort of thing. You don't need to change it up. Maybe improve it on it a little bit here and there. But, on the whole, something similar. What flavour would that make New Horizons? I don't know. It's got a lot of crafting spice into it, but it lacked a lot of the emotional flavour I suppose it had. the emotional charm I suppose it had from our previous versions. Honestly, just a shame. But that is just what it is. I felt like yesterday I said I was going to do something today in the videos, but I don't remember what. It's probably something to do with customizing the island some way, somehow, but I don't remember how. Sharing snacks with Ryan. Can you deliver his present to me? Sure, I'll say snack time. Unless Ryan is not in his house, in which case I will ignore this request. Although, if he's not in his house, I actually feel like he might be in the town square, from what I recall. Never mind, he's in his house. He's probably the one crafting, isn't it? Because I don't think we've run into a villager crafting yet. I don't think so. Oh, we didn't put the horse mackerel thing down, did we? Why is your desk so far from the edge? I'm so tired. I haven't really noticed until just now that my eyes are heavy, you know. Get Mr. Sandman paying me a visit with the stuff you find in your eye, you know, that sort of thing. That's kind of gross. Let's not talk about that anymore. Let's go back to Peekaboo. To be honest, I think with Peekaboo conversation minds are kind of dry. There's not really much you can say about Peekaboo. What if you just did Peekaboo and like you actually disappeared? That would probably freak a baby out. Actually, now I think about it, probably wouldn't freak a baby out because babies don't have object permanence. So just be like, oh, my mum's /dad's just gone, you know. But I didn't even remember they were there because they put their hands over their eyes. What if that was like a superpower or something? Every time you do Peekaboo and put your hands over your eyes, you actually turn invisible. Whoa. That's crazy. Technically, that could already be your superpower if you just convince everyone else to play along with you. You might say that's not really how superpowers work, and I'd say, yeah, I guess you're kind of right. But I suppose we should move the shark a bit backwards. I don't really know what to do with his oarfish, to be honest. But if we move the shark a bit backwards, we can put this horse mackerel in here. Stagger it a bit. It's about to be eaten by the shark, so run, run, horse mackerel, run. I like this sort of like school of fish we've got going along here. It looks very nice, I'll be honest. Like that school of fish plus the butterfly exhibit over here. Very nice. We probably don't need to put every single insect and fish model down. Now I think about it. We could afford to let some of them just go away. We're staring and we're glad. That's a Phineas and Ferb song called, what's it called? Watching and Waiting. You might say, hey there, darling. You ever think you referenced maybe Phineas and Ferb a little too much? Seeing as this is like the third time you've done it. In this one episode, not even about Phineas and Ferb. Well, you know, this kind of happens when you're trying to talk about Peekaboo for half an hour and you're not quite a creative maestro enough. Why am I selling things? Enough of a creative maestro to really come up with new different things of it. Honestly, I think there's gold to be mined in that superhero ability, playing Peekaboo. What if that was the thing, but it was like a step up? Like, okay, like the base level, you turn invisible when you play Peekaboo. The base level above that, you don't actually turn invisible when you play Peekaboo. You just convince everyone, like your superpower is, you make everyone believe you turn invisible when you do Peekaboo. What's a step up from that, you know? What's like another level of abstraction out from this absurd superpower? I don't know. I had to steal that for a bit. Let me think. Okay, so it'd be you actually turn invisible, but people think you don't turn invisible, but your superpower is to convince them that they think it's best for them to pretend that you have turned invisible. No, that's like the fourth step up. I guess the third step up would be like you don't turn invisible, but your superpower is to convince the others that, and the other people don't see you as invisible, but like they just forget about you, like you're a blind spot in their mind's eye or something like that, you know? Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense anymore. Anyway, it was a very Peekaboo filled episode, I suppose. It's been about half an hour, so I guess we'll round off here. The episodes are getting a bit samey, I suppose, of what I'm doing every single time, but hopefully my conversation spices it up a little bit. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Excuse me. Peekaboo. It's strange. Okay.